Hey guys, welcome back to the Randomness 101 podcast. I'm your host, Spentaurthecentaur.
And I am Arceaion, your co-host.
We are currently recording a podcast again. I'm shutting the door. Don't mind me.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, we're recording a podcast. I'm just getting over COVID, and it's not fun. Like absolutely miserable. On another note, August 4th, everybody.
Is it really August 4th?
It's August 4th.
Yeah, time has flown by. The last time we did a podcast was on my
it's not
birthday.
August 4th. It's July 30th.
Oh, you're saying for the Mario Kart tracks.
Yeah, the Mario Kart track. We finally found out. I found out last night. But that was through an official announcement. So, I mean, now everyone knows at least. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, August 4th. It has Mushroom Gorge, Waluigi's.
Don't spoil it.
Pinball
Don't
machine.
spoil it. I don't want to know. I want to find out when I play it.
Oh, I already know at least 3 of the courses because I watched the trailer.
Oh, yeah. I didn't watch the trailer at all.
I did.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 just came out, and I've been playing that a little bit.
Ah, yes. I saw stuff about that. There's like a season pass and whatever.
Yep.
And I was like, he is getting that season pass.
I am getting that season pass. May take a little bit, but I'm going to get it. So, yeah. Podcast. Fun stuff.
Yeah.
So, today, actually, we went on a little adventure, a little D&D adventure here.
Kind of D&D. It wasn't really.
adventure.
It wasn't D&D at all. It was a real life adventure.
It was a real-life adventure,
isn't-
but there was D&D elements.
There was a D&D element, and
Minecraft elements.
yes,
We were in the wild. We got lost in a forest.
we didn't get lost. Well, we went to a park. Are we gonna say the name?
We're not going to say the name. It's Random Park. We went to Random Park, and we basically just started exploring. My cat just jumped up on my lap, and Arceaion's kind of looking at me weird.
It's just amusing.
But went,
yeah, there was. So the park that we went to has a waterfall and a river, and it's
like a rock quarry sort of thing.
Well, it's normally
around it.
not a rock quarry, but because of how dry it's been where we live, and there's been no
Antarctica.
rain.
Yep, in Antarctica.
There's been no rain, so it lowered the water to where we could get into the river.
Yeah.
And so we were exploring the riverbed.
We were like, you know what? Like we were gonna go to a store.
Vintage stock.
We were gonna go to Vintage Stock, but it didn't open till 12. And so we're like, you know what? Like let's meet up because we were having problems with my internet because, like I was saying, the last 3 podcasts I still have crappy internet right now, so all the uploads are going through Arceaion. Shoot, what am I saying? I lost my train of thought.
You're just rambling, which is fine.
I am kind of rambling, but shoot.
He has bad internet. I'm in charge of uploading things, which is why uploads are a little off and weird.
Well, it's that, and it's also the fact we can't really edit together, so it's really just me editing, and my schedule is very busy. So,
we decided why not.
Well,
we went to a cafe, and then we were trying to figure out what to do next. So we went to a park, and we started.
Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We started exploring the park, and we had some fun doing that. I have the hiccups at the moment.
So we started exploring the park, found some frogs. We ran across like multiple monsters along the path. We ran into giant spiders with webs that got caught in our faces.
There weren't giant spiders.
And,
there were a lot of spiders, but there weren't giant spiders.
And zombie snakes that were 20 feet tall.
There weren't zombie snakes. There was a dead snake. We saw its skeleton, though.
It was a zombie snake.
There will be a zombie snake. I'm going to do a D&D campaign, section around this particular part. Like, our us going on an adventure in the park.
Yeah.
So,
but
there will be a zombie snake later on, but
so there
wasn't one here.
Okay.
But we had fun. We were trying to get across the river, and it was so hard.
With that, okay, so we were trying to just walk down the river and try and find the beginning of it, kind of beginning or end. I don't know really what we were trying to do.
We were just having fun.
We were just having fun. We were just going down the river. So we picked up these wooden planks, that were just sitting around, and we're like, oh, we could use these for like a bridge, to make a bridge, because we're Minecrafters. We know how to build. And so we picked them up, and we started like carrying them around, and so we actually did run into a few times where we actually had to use them.
Yeah, they actually did come in handy, but
they did come in handy. But Arceaion, on the way back, Arceaion was stepping on one, and he rolled a natural one.
I rolled a complete natural one. For those of you that do D&D, you know what that is, and like
he fell in the water.
I fell in the water like on my butt, and we just kind of stood there and laughed at it for a bit. Surprisingly, though, it did cool me off because it is pretty hot out today.
Yeah,
and
it was a good day for you to fall in the river. Yeah, he drowned too. I'm talking to a ghost right now.
So we have Headless Spentaur and Ghost
The Headless
Arceaion.
Spentaur and the Ghost Arceaion.
At least we have our Halloween planned out.
Yeah, we do have our Halloween planned out. We'll make like skits or something with it.
Yeah.
We're gonna start doing more skits, and we actually were talking while we were at the river. We're like, we could do skits here. Like, man, I wish I brought my mask and stuff. We could do some really cool skits.
You still haven't found your horse head.
No, it's up in the closet over there.
Oh, you did find it?
Yeah, I know exactly where it is.
Oh, that's wonderful.
But yeah. So uploads have been kind of slow lately, and that's just kind of because I'm not dealing with the best internet right now, and I don't have time to edit. So
yeah, and I don't I mean,
we're trying to make it work. We're probably going to edit a bunch of episodes and then just periodically release them instead of just releasing one and then one comes out and then like 4 weeks later we come out with the next one.
Yeah, we're gonna try and become more consistent, but in doing so, there's gonna be long breaks in seasons.
Yeah, because Sunday is really the best day for us to meet up, and half the time, whenever we do meet up, we only record podcasts, or we don't really sit down and edit. So next time that we like sit down and stuff, and you come over, we'll just edit.
Your cat is such a dog.
Yeah, she likes the window. She doesn't like cars, but she likes the window. Sorry, we were just watching the cat for a second there.
Yeah.
In other news, I taught Arceaion how to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, he taught me, and then he was like, all right, you need to go play Master Duel and go have some fun. So if you saw the person, the username Arceaion around
on Nintendo Switch Master Duel, yeah,
on the Nintendo Switch Master Duel, I was playing the recent festival that was going on. So 3 things to note here. 1, those of you that actually fought me and actually, put up a decent play, thank you. I had fun, and it was amazing.
None of them are watching this.
No one's watching. No,
yeah. Yeah, not the Yu-Gi-Oh players.
If some of them do find this, thank you. I had a blast. To those of you that set up all of your knockout KO in the first turn and then don't give anyone a chance to play, you're all a bag of dicks.
Yeah, I think that's the only problem Master Duel really has nowadays is there's a lot of people that just make really cheap decks that just win in one turn unless you have a counter to it.
Yeah, and you're all dicks. All of you are dicks. So go choke on a dick.
But on good news,
one more.
No,
to all of you who just literally surrendered, and I literally think like 90% of you are bots.
Well, that could be also connection issues too.
No, they literally logged on, and then they surrendered like literally as soon as like the cars were done. Like they just immediately surrendered.
Oh,
y'all are cowards, yellow-bellied pieces of shit that I had to force into a fight by like putting you on the backhand. Like,
yeah. But on other news,
I am salty about like how many people just immediately surrendered.
But on other news, Arceaion likes Yu-Gi-Oh now, so we might be making some Yu-Gi-Oh videos later on. I have no idea.
As long as you don't surrender as soon as we start,
okay,
I will immediately. I'll play you.
Yeah, we're going to just actually play the physical card game here in a bit, because Arceion's never actually played the physical card game. He's just played Master Duel. Well, he's played like the speed duel section. That's how I taught you. Yeah.
Yeah, you taught me through speed duel, which
Yeah.
honestly,
Did that really help? Do you think?
it did help. Although funny story, because speed duel is a 2x3 instead of a 2x5, I always stick with the 3 instead of. I always forget those other 2 sections exist.
So actually, there are cards in the game that do need your monsters in a special like a certain zone. So it's kind of, you probably should spread out a bit.
I know I need to. It's just I learned speed duel and I'm stuck in that habit.
So, life lesson here: if you're trying to teach someone Yu-Gi-Oh, teach them speed duels and then show them Master Duel, and they'll learn the rest themselves.
Pretty much, yeah. Points to Spentaur. He did explain things amazingly, and it helped a lot with the Master Duel because, honestly, there are some parts in Master Duel that are a little slow to teach you. Like, I was doing stuff like way before I was supposed to be doing it because you showed me how to do it. So I had an understanding of things.
I essentially, I got the Speed Duel GX box and had him play Crystal Beast. And essentially, I was just showing him how normal summons work, how the phases work, and all that stuff. And he just, after he learned that, he played Master Duel and kind of caught on from there, so... I don't think you know all the extra deck summons yet.
No,
though, right?
I don't.
Yeah.
The only downside is that I'm very slow at reading the cards. So.
Well, that's okay. I mean, it happens. You'll learn exactly what cards are meta and which ones do what, which ones to look out for, and stuff like that. So.
Speaking of meta and decks and cards and all that, let's just talk about for a minute the deck I'm running and the funny thing about it.
About how it's a super cheap deck in the TCG?
No, about how you ran the deck before.
Okay, well, I didn't run it in nationals or anything like that. It was just my local tournament that I would play Starry Nights.
Yeah, so I picked up Starry Night, and it was just a spur of the moment thing because I liked the Starry Night Starry Dragon, and I liked running the Dragon Shrines and all that to get my dragons back.
Which actually, that's not a common thing for people to do. No, not a lot of people use Dragon Shrine to pull out Starry Night Starry Dragon, but it's just a good way to search him.
It is a good way to search.
Yeah.
But, eventually, he introduced me to the Starry Night deck, and I find it funny because he ran Starry Night deck before I did, so he knows how to run it, and...
Yeah, I kind of played it a little differently than Arceaion does here, but also, that's kind of good. Because the way I play it is kind of degenerate, and it just stops your opponent from, playing.
I specialize in I guess it's countering your opponent, to be honest, because most of my moves are a counter, while yours is an attack.
Mine's kind of setting up for, negating stuff and all that. Kind of depends on the deck I'm playing. So...
I don't know. It's different for everybody.
Yep, it kind of is. But anyways, is this going to be a really short podcast, or are we going to actually talk about other stuff?
Well, what else? I did have stuff to talk about, but I don't remember half of it.
Well, I've got something actually.
I got sick with COVID, so.
So, lately, I know we've been slow on the channel. We've got 2 series that we're actually in the middle of recording right now and editing. So we're going to record and edit them. So there's going to be a little break where it's just podcasts and small stuff. And I know I've talked about this on a past podcast, but I just want to make it clear, hey, we're not doing anything too crazy. We're not doing any actual series. This is just going to be small episodes or podcasts, just until we get all of the episodes edited for the next season of Minecraft, and then for also our other series that we're starting. And then we'll start slowly releasing those. It's probably going to be our other series is going to be first, and then we'll do Minecraft Season 2 next. At least I think that's how we're doing it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, a question for you. Did you ever watch the Disney Atlantis, the old Disney Atlantis?
Yeah, of course. Of course. I watched that the other day because you literally... Well, not the other day, but it was a few months ago. Literally just because you said we should watch it. Or
it's good. Okay, so I just recently watched a video where this guy pretty much just trashes on it, saying that, it never made... it's bombed at the box office. It bombed at viewings and showings, and no one liked it. But it has a really good twist villain, which, to
Yeah.
be honest, the guy that's like the mercenary dude, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It is a pretty good twist villain. Like,
Yeah, it is.
You don't see it coming that he's the bad guy, but at the same time, it's
Okay, so I just want to talk about how like Avatar's getting a sequel, and that movie came out like 20 years ago. Can we get like a like Atlantis 3?
honestly, yeah.
Because when did Atlantis?
Because
3?
Atlantis left off with Milo being in Atlantis. Atlantis 2 left off with them resurfacing Atlantis. Atlantis 3 would be a perfect like sequel to where like integrating Atlantis into the natural world and all that. Like,
Yeah. So
that would be-
I'm just kind of looking up trying to figure out when it came out.
it
2003. So yeah. If we could get like Avatar releasing a sequel 20 years later, can we get Atlantis?
Yeah, but Avatar is like really popular.
Avatar was like number 1 on the blockbuster as soon as it came out. Like it had millions of people going to theaters specifically to watch it.
Wait, okay, which Avatar are we talking about? Is it the Avatar with like the blue creatures?
We are talking about the blue creatures. Don't talk about that last Airbender movie. That doesn't exist. That doesn't exist in my mind.
It doesn't. It's really bad.
Ong is a very great guy. He knows airbending. He goes whoosh. And his name's Ong, not Aang.
I don't know this man. I don't know this man.
Well, anyways.
Uncle Iroh is like I wish he was my uncle.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be a kind of short episode of the podcast. I'm sorry we don't really have a lot to talk about.
We've been getting really short with our podcasts.
Well,
I'm a little bummed out.
It's
on
kind of
that
been
one.
more of a, like, we've kind of spaced out whenever we actually do these just because of the fact that
We don't have anything.
we don't have anything, yeah. So,
How much are we at?
well, we're at like 17 minutes. The podcast isn't dying, guys. I swear. We're going to keep making episodes. We're actually talking about inviting a new member, actually, to Rams 101.
Oh yeah, we are.
Yeah.
But
I have to meet him first, but Arceaion really wants to have him
Well,
join
he's
us.
one of my like high up picks if we need a new person, which we kind of do. So
Yeah. I just want like a third person just to kind of like throw in the mix. I feel like the podcast is going to be a lot harder to do with 3 people. But at the same time, we'd also have a lot more like stories and stuff.
yeah. Oh, speaking of stories, update with my car.
Update with your car? Nothing's wrong with your car. That fender was just pushed in a little. That was it.
No, I'm trying to think. There was something with my car.
Because we already told them that you replaced the struts. We told them we told them you're getting a new car.
Oh yeah.
We already told them that my car, I'm saving up money to fix mine because the transmission's bad.
Oh yeah. You also said you changed something recently about it. Like, what would you do?
Oh, I just painted the like the window seals around the outside. I'll show you later.
Did you finally replace that window seal?
Oh, I replaced the drip molding and stuff. It's just the part, the last clips come in on Tuesday. So
you still have the tape.
no, I don't even have the tape on there right now. I'll show you it later. I'll show you after the podcast. But yeah, do you have anything to really end off on? Any crazy stories or anything?
I had something, but I can't remember it. It's been 2 weeks, and I got COVID. So.
It's been a while since we've actually hung out. It's been like
Actually,
2 or
I
3
do
weeks.
have one crazy thing. The Scottman cut his hand open and severed his tendons.
That's bad. Is he like in a cast right now?
I don't know the details because it happened while I was out with COVID, but apparently, yeah, that happened, and he came back to work the very next day, and everyone was like, "Get the hell out of here!" And he just came back and worked.
Well,
He's currently on vacation right now, but like,
fun.
that's a thing that happened.
Well, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for listening.
Did you get new Hot
Be
Wheels?
sure. Yeah, I got new Hot Wheels. Thanks for noticing. Anyways, we'll see you guys later.
Bye.